Hey there guys, welcome back to Anthony Reviews, where Anthony reviews. And today we're going to be looking at the DC Multiverse Wave 10, the Lobo Build-A-Figure wave. I'm pretty excited about this wave. It's got a lot of characters that I really like, and it's a great way to kick off the year of 2019. So let's go ahead and take a look. After the cancellation of the DC Universe Classics, Mattel has tried many different lines, scales, and adaptation sources. Then, in 2016, they launched the new Multiverse line, an all-inclusive line for DC's comic, toy, game, and even movie characters. But while the concept idea was strong, execution wasn't. In 2018, Mattel finally seemed to find their footing, and while it may be too late now, we do have some mighty fine figures to look forward to in 2019. Our first major wave of the year consists of 4 figures, each coming with accessories and Build-A-Figure pieces. The theming for the wave is mostly on point, though a bit confusing. We have 3 character designs which were introduced in the 90s, that being Green Lantern, Superman, and Batman. Then we have the new Rebirth era Kid Flash. You could also argue that Kyle is supporting a 90s costume and a Rebirth costume, considering that's what he's currently wearing in the comics. When this wave was initially shown, a 90s Catwoman and Impulse figure were shown as well. There were also rumors that this Kid Flash as well as a Rebirth-era Beast Boy were meant to be Toys R Us exclusives. It seems that with the shutdown of Toys R Us, Mattel decided to put the new Wally West here. Are the other 2 coming? Who knows? And why this wave only consists of 4 figures instead of 5 or 6 is also a mystery to me. Though I will admit the amount of figures in the wave makes it easier to justify buying an entire wave at once. Now, onto the figures themselves. The paint and sculpting are some of the best Multiverse has had in a while. The expression and the characters' faces are distinct without being over the top. Not to mention, you can definitely see an age difference between a character like Kid Flash and an older character like the Kingdom Come Superman. Speaking of which, it's great to have some firsts in the line as well, and much more appropriate looking Batman Beyond for sure. And while I'm not entirely sure why Kyle Rayner, who is considered as the last hope of the Green Lantern Corps, the torchbearer for all hope in the universe, has such an angry grimace. I guess it'd be considered accurate to some depictions, even the first appearance cover of his. But I don't know, it seems a little odd. The articulation on the new Multiverse figures are great as well. While I still think that Marvel Legends seem to have it just right, I have to give props to Mattel for finally upping their game and evolving with the times. Not to mention, each figure manages to come with accessories. Even characters like Kid Flash and Kingdom Come Superman get to have interchangeable hands. And don't get me started on Batman Beyond. With hands, a head, so many batarangs, and wings, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the best seller of the group. Now, a 6-inch superhero line wouldn't be complete without some sort of Build-A-Figure. This wave, to go with the sort of 90s sort of Rebirth design, has the main man himself, Lobo. Well, I'm sure people who have the original San Diego Comic-Con DC Universe Classics Lobo are fine with what they have, but for the majority of collectors that don't have that, considering how hard it is to get, we get a great plastic representation of Lobo. Complete with 2 heads and a pretty nice chain, this figure is what sold me on getting this wave. The figure appropriately exudes all the attitude you want from a character like Lobo. I love it. While the end of the DC Multiverse figure line seems imminent, their swan song of 2019 seems to be off with a great start. If the rest of the waves can maintain this level of consistent quality, then I think people will remember the line fondly, if not just for the end. So, there you guys go. Those were my thoughts on the new Multiverse wave, featuring the Lobo and all the other 90s-esque characters. Tell me what you guys think of the figures down below. Are you excited about all the other figures that are coming out this year? I mean, we saw a whole lot last year at San Diego Comic-Con. A lot of Teen Titans characters, some Batman characters we've really been needing. A lot of cool stuff coming down the pipeline, so I'm looking forward to it. So tell me what you think down in the comments below. Make sure to check out some other videos. You know, I've done other reviews. I've done videos showing off parts of my collection. And of course, sometime in the next month, maybe expect a collection video showing off everything. Who knows? We'll see. It'll probably be February. Let's just expect February. Make sure to check me out on social media if you want, where I not only talk about toys, but I show off toys and maybe some other stuff that you don't care about, but maybe you do care about. I'm at Anthony Lantern on both Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe, like, all the usual YouTube jargon. But that's pretty much it for now, so see you guys later.